I'm Simon Bromwell. I am one of the two co-founders of Forward Search, and we are an executive search that supports venture-backed technology companies with leadership hires. Chore has been a tremendous help for us. Both my business partner and I used to work for a larger company, and we're not a huge company, but we had resources, we had team members that did a lot of the operational tasks for us. When we departed and started our own business, we were adamant that we wanted to focus on what we enjoyed doing, which was more the commercial, operational side of the business, and spend less time doing the more, not menial, but the things that would bog us down. So we knew Adam for many years, and we were excited to partner with Chore, and we've been a customer ever since we started. It is that extra pair of hands. It's when we don't have the answer to something and we don't want to spend time thinking about that thing, we ask Chore. And Chore helps us get the answers very quickly. So I like the fact that no task is too big, no task is too small, and we get the answers the same way. So it's helped us in so many different ways. It's hard to quantify because it fluctuates. There's times when there's a big project that we need help with. We just redid the handbook, employer handbook. And if we tried to do that ourselves, it would have taken us who knows how long to do it. But Chore helped take all that off our hands. And so that was a big task. Then there are little times when weeks can go by when the questions that we have or the problems that we need help solving are only small. So it's hard to say. But across the year, it's hundreds of hours. It's giving us more time to spend doing what we love to do, focusing on what we would consider our own superpowers, and then asking and leveraging the help of Chore to do what we don't like spending our time doing. It was never really an option because we wanted to do it straight away. We heard about the business model and we were like, right, that's perfect fit for us. But if we hadn't, we may have looked at bringing in a much more expensive full-time member of staff who would have been underutilized, most likely, or we would have had to carve out the various different things that Chore does across the four of us. And again, that's taking our time away from doing what we should be doing, which is more commercially focused tasks. Yeah, if Chore was to disappear, my goodness me, it would be a shock to the system. We saw this is separate. We saw Bench close down, and my first instinct was to send Fred a note, my business partner, a note saying, shit, imagine if Chore closed down. We'd be in trouble. So don't close. Yeah, there's always things around the corner. I mean, those things themselves need maintaining, and they are, a lot of what you need to get done. There's more heavy lifting at the start, of course, but there's constant maintenance, and there's always something else. And that's the great thing. There are so many things that Chore can help with. As I said, no task too big, no task too small. So the first instinct when we have a problem, if we can't solve it immediately ourselves, is to ask Chore. I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, it's helped us immeasurably since we started, and it continues to help us today. It saves us time, as I said, to focus on the more commercial sides of the business, doing the things that we like, the things that we're best at doing, not getting bogged down with things that we don't like doing. And it's great when you start. It takes a lot of the more bigger problems off your plate, but it's also great to continue.